Mm-hmm.
Hey guys, welcome back. I am cook up some Sunday supper and wanted to bring you guys along. How's everybody doing? Second Star Survival, Trail Trash Outdoors, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to give everybody a chance to get in here while I start getting everything set up. I don't know, buddy. Still zero. Can you please get out from behind me? You don't need to be that close. And I love you. Hey. So I was kind of back and forth about what to cook today for Sunday supper, and I've decided to go with homemade chicken noodle soup. And for that,
I like chickens, noodles, and soup.
I'm just gonna I had one for a minute.
Oh,
Well, I was late. I had people in here, but then I wasn't in
that
here.
is not what I'm talking about.
What? Crop dust. Would you put this in the trash for me, please?
Maybe.
And wipe the stove off for me.
I will. Wait, am I supposed to be cleaning this with this thing?
Wipe it off in the trash can.
Oh,
Hey, Red Shed. Fred B. I love chicken noodle soup. It's probably one of my favorite, like comfort, like comfort food type things. So I figured I'd just make this while you guys are here. And it would feel like having company over for dinner. That's what I was thinking anyhow. Hopefully that works out. Sounds great. I have pork and beef roast in the crock pot. That's what I'm talking about. With taters and carrots. You can't go wrong with that. Get that stove finished, clean it up. That part right there so I can put the kettle on. So I'm just gonna thank you. I just stuck some chicken in my Dutch oven and I'm fixing to stick it on the stovetop. My son's cleaning up from, he's helping me with, he's got jokes.
last year.
Stop, John. I mean,
Technically, last year was not too long
just
ago.
hush and do what I told you. Real life. It happens, whether you're alive or not. So,
Whether you have life.
anyways, I am, I'm just going to boil this chicken. And while it's boiling, I'm going to have some coffee and see what you guys
Need some pickles.
going on. I'm curious to know how it's got sandwiches tonight. I'm tired, so kiddos got sandwiches tonight. LOL. I'll do better tomorrow. Yeah, we eat sandwiches a lot.
I eat sandwiches all the time.
Yeah, you can tell he's missing a whole lot of meals, y'all. Yeah.
She hit my hat, by the way.
I will hurt you.
I have hypertension. I have.
My son cares. My son doesn't want anything to do with me until the computer's turned on. Hey, DIY Dark Matter. Thanks for coming. Get. Pause. Wait. Do over. That doesn't work with live stream, so you're just gonna have to bear with me for a minute while I do some parenting. I promise you that I will belt you. Do you understand me? I love you too, but I promise you I will get you back there in that room and I will wear you out. You will not do this to me. Do you understand me? I love you too. Stop. I mean it. Do what I told you to do, or you're fixing to get a belt. Are we on the same page? Okay. Great. I do not want to have to tell you again. I'm nervous enough, and you're not making this easy for me. Get that wiped off. Sorry, guys. So, anyways, I'm gonna make me some coffee. What do you guys have going on today? Six boys, then you know the struggle. You know what I'm dealing with over here. Well, he's an only child, and he thinks he's attention starved, but I'm with him all the time. And this is just like one time, like, but I'm like, hey, just calm down. Let me alone a minute. Hang out with my friends. And he ain't having it. He's like, he thinks he needs my attention all the time. When you get done with that, you can play your game if you keep it on low. Mm-hmm. Thing to occupy his time. Or maybe I could just getting in from work on the snowblower and blowing the yard out. Oh, you have made me so happy right now that I am living in Arkansas instead of there. We lived in Fairfield, Iowa for about a year and a half. And I had all the snow I ever cared to see in my life. Yes. The red shed. My son didn't like the snow very much either because he had to do most of the shoveling.
Mom kept slipping on the ice and I had to do the shoveling.
Yeah, I fell so many times. Back from the grocery store. I haven't left this yard in days. I am gonna have to go to the grocery store eventually, but you see, we're not starved or anything. That's the great thing about having stuff stocked up. You know that I go to the grocery store when I want to, but I don't have to go if I don't want to. Well, here, fix your cup.
You're going to need this cup.
We all have to go there at some point or another. Huh?
You're gonna need this cup.
I'm gonna use this one. My son got me this coffee cup for Mother's Day, or was it Mother's Day? Or yeah, it was Mother's Day.
I think it was either Mother's Day or your birthday.
It was one or the other. Either way, my son got me this cup last year.
How about a little spot of tea? Meow.
Quit. Okay, here, you want your creamer?
I will need creamer.
For the week. Locked the gate. Keep the neighbors out. There you go. Oh, Jesus.
I'm a crazy one.
I love you too, buddy. All right. I'm gonna throw this Dutch oven on the stove, and I'll be right back. Come on. I just handed it to you. You good? Here, take it. Take it. Thanks. Oh, you're back. Glad you're back. Glad you made it. I'm having a cup of coffee, and I got some chicken in the Dutch oven on the stove, and my son is making appearances because he wants to be seen and heard. And try to make everybody laugh. That's his MO.
Mommy.
Got enough years of this stuff. Yeah, it's no fun when you're not, when you start getting older, and I'm 38, so I mean, I'm not saying like I'm that old, but at the same time, I kind of have trouble with my knees from time to time.
I ain't no spring chicken.
And trying to maneuver around in that stuff and slipping and sliding all over the place. It's just not for me anymore. Because, when I fall, it's hard to get back up. Chad, Simply Living. This young lady in the chat right now is super sweet. She watches, comments on all of my videos. Such an encourager. She even went back and watched the live from the other night, and I was just that really touched my heart. It made me feel so good that that people are actually taking time to come and hang out with me, and that's what it's all about. Snow in years. We don't have snow here. Rarely ever. It got down to like 29 degrees. But then
It was cold.
It was cold. Meanwhile, in the north, it's like negative-ish in other places. And they're all like, oh, it's not even that cold. Sugar's on top of the other fridge next to the cereal.
Don't push me.
I didn't push you. I just gave you a love nudge.
You did.
Yeah, but I'm big. Stop, bro. What am I cooking? I am cooking homemade chicken noodle soup. And so I threw some chicken on the Dutch oven. Mmm.
Pickles every day.
You better go play. Find something to do, Joel.
Chocolate covered banana with pineapples. Get out of the kitchen. I love you.
Now, fix your coffee and go on.
I want to touch.
Don't make me whip you in front of everybody. That's not going to be cute.
Now let me whip. Let me baby. She doesn't like that song, but it's funny.
All right. We got best weather around for easy living. Where are you from? We're in Central Arkansas. Joel and I are. Get out of bed. Listen to you, Chuck, young man. I bet you.
We're from LA, Lower Arkansas.
Sound effects. Well, if I fall and there's something like right there where I can hold on to it, I do okay. But otherwise, I got to kind of crawl around to get to somewhere.
If it's a staircase, and she hurts her leg.
But that's because I messed up. I've say South Carolina. Okay, all right. I don't think I've ever been there, but it's 12 degrees. Feels like 2 in Ohio. Had to wear long pants today and put my flip-flops. I'm wearing my flip-flops right now. I wear them all the time. That's good. Very cold today in Wisconsin. I've got a friend that lives in Wisconsin. Of course,
I've got a friend that lives in Wisconsin.
I say he's my friend. He, like I follow his channel.
I've got a friend in Wisconsin. Her jokes are very cheesy.
Yeah, we've got one of the girls from our youth group moved to Wisconsin. And so Joel studied up on all his cheese jokes. I got this hat. I got this hat at Goodwill. It was a Goodwill special. And it makes me happy deep down.
Wait, so I don't make you happy?
It ain't all about you.
Yes, it is.
You big lug. All right.
I am not a slug.
Take your coffee and go on. Turn the TV down. Go. I'll take it. Go.
Chocolate. My tongue hurts.
Had to put him out the kitchen. Sometimes you just got to do that.
How's it
Going with a Bama fan.
Hey,
Hey, Mama Z. I think I'm gonna cry right now. In the last live that we did a couple of days ago, I was telling everybody about you. I was telling everybody about your air fryer roast, and that I was like, it was untapped potential that I was not using. That I was not using my air fryer to its fullest potential. But not until Mama Z's Texas Kitchen showed me the way. I'm doing good. Hi, Mary. Doing good. I'm making homemade chicken noodle soup and got my coffee. And y'all, got to use that thing. I love my air fryer. I know. And every time I watch your videos, I'm like, I come out of there hungry,
I
like
cheese.
on the verge of hangry. Finn, wait, I missed somebody. It's hard to keep up with the, oh, it's hard to keep up with everybody coming in. It'll give you a whole new respect for people. That's who I miss. Fins and Fun. I didn't see you come in there. I'm glad you're here. You guys are great. So aside from watch my chat, that's why I have Papa Z watch my chat. Well, I tell you what, I would have Joel watch mine, but he would probably make you see how he pesters me. My son likes to pick at me, but he waits until I'm doing something like this to do it. He doesn't otherwise.
Person.
Hey, Mama.
This is
So
my third video.
my mom just came in. Where's he? Is he here? Oh. I don't care if he comes and stays. But you got to get up and get busy cleaning. You better get your room picked up. Trail Trash Outdoors. I'm glad you're here. Be right back. Got to go lock chickens and ducks. Yeah, keep them safe. First priority, of course. You want a cup of coffee?
Sure.
Couldn't find your billfold.
Okay. Well, I'll look.
Is he gonna call Luke back?
Yes. I'm live. Don't matter how long. Get him, Mama, baby. Let's see.
4160.
Actually, he's already tried to call me a couple times.
I'm sorry. I told you I was.
Hey, man. What's up?
My chickens say it's in my concerned skillet with rice and veggies. Yeah, I just put mine in the Dutch. I got mine in the Dutch oven.
Mine, bro.
And it's boiling up. And then I'm gonna show y'all how I make my cheater chicken noodle soup. It's a lot. It's like it's like the stuff you buy in the can. I need some more cast iron. We all need some more cast iron in our lives. That's our favorite. That's my favorite. I've got up on my wall where she can't see it from this angle.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
she's
see if I
actually
can.
in the kitchen.
I'm gonna see if I can turn it around without showing y'all like.
She knows.
Or
Actually,
making y'all
it was Andy
sick.
that came over.
You can see that's where I keep mine. Got it up on now.
Luke tried to call, asking if he could stay the night or something.
There we go. Got you back. Hope I didn't make you sick.
I
I have a bad habit of picking up the laptop in the middle of a stream and then just like swirling it around. Last time I was trying to show everybody my son's dog. So stop there. Well, Chuck got some chicken
Yeah,
going in the stock pot right now. Yeah, is where it's at. Yeah, you can't. While I've got you here, let me show you. I was listening to Stein North. Is a guy that I follow, and a lot of you guys already know who he is. But I was telling about last time. I was telling about last time in the live stream that I didn't know how to restore it because it had gotten so bad rusted. And here's what Stein North helped me do.
Like an hour or two.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what they looked like. I haven't done this one yet. Isn't that sad? It makes me want to cry somewhere deep down inside.
What time do you want Luke to come over?
He can come now. I don't care.
Mom said like an hour.
My boy's got a friend coming over to hang out. And I'm so glad. And this is what it looked like. They both look like this.
See you a bit, man.
Ooh. He is a good guy. He is. And I'm learning a lot because I thought these were goners. I was about to throw them away. And I told him he was talking about not worrying about rust. Miss Ernie Hatmaker, I'm so glad. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm glad you were able to come. You guys are so sweet. Man. But yeah, that one was messed up so bad. But he told me if I put and this was in a live stream, so he was just like throwing wisdom out. And I was like trying to catch it all. I'm such a dork. But this was the result of it. And so what he had me do is he said to put vinegar in the cast iron and that it would eat it away. It would eat the rust off of it and kind of like melted it off. And it did. It worked. I mean, a little elbow grease. You had to scrub it, quite a bit, but it did. It worked. I'm going to go put this back. Joel's cleaning his room, so the laundry room's fixing to pile up. He's got company coming over, making all his special appearances. In a fire, then soak it in vinegar overnight, then give it a good seasoning. Lori's Crochet Corner, welcome. So I've been fighting with this. I don't know about that, but I tell you, once I figured out how to download, I doubt it. I doubt that's the last of it. Once I got it figured out, as far as I was able to download the StreamYard, and that's what I'm using right now. Hey Blake, Leghold Chuck, welcome you guys. I'm glad you're here. You guys are awesome. But I kept trying to use that OBS. I kept trying to use like the going live from like when you're on YouTube and you need to check out some of the campfire cast iron cooking in my old videos. I'll get to them. I promise I will. I tell you, I'm subscribed to so many people that I'm working down through lists. I'll go and I'll spend a day on. The other day, I spent a whole day on Blake's channel, and I watched every video he had, and then I turned. Oh, that's all right, chat. No problem at all. You just popping in and just being there. I appreciate it because I know everybody's time is precious, and the fact that y'all came in at all, that means a lot to me. It really does. Thanks. I was pretty excited because I wasn't sure. I mean, every other time I try to my words, they're lost somewhere. But every time I try to go live, just found a new one today for upside down pizza. You are speaking my language, sir. Yeah. Found a new a new recipe for upside down pizza. That sounds amazing. I like food. I don't care. I like all of it, pretty much. Don't try to feed me no raw fish or no such as that. I'm not down for that, but I like to eat. I like to cook. It's my favorite. So I don't want to just get too crazy with the whole cooking thing, because then I can't in a Dutch oven. Wow, I didn't know that was even a thing. But there again, I didn't know you could cook roast in a air fryer until Mama Z showed me. So I'll be looking for that. You can, if you post a video on that, for sure, plain old Chuck, be looking for his upside down pizza video. It'll be coming out soon, I'm sure. Is it like a pie, Chuck? I like pie too. Grab your snacks, guys. Give me a yak. Getting me a yak this month. Okay. I don't guess I've had me no yak. I would try it for sure. Thank you. This was a Goodwill special. I get a lot of my stuff at Goodwill. So besides the fact that I'm making chicken noodle soup and my son is cleaning his room and the boys got company coming over, besides that, I've got some catalogs that I'm really excited about.
I'm pretty excited too.
Thank you, Trail Trash Outdoors. I'm telling you, now whenever I got on his channels, Travis and Mav, and I'm my favorite, right? It's pretty sure. But when I got on their channel, I was so entertained to the point that I was laughing so hard. They are doing awesome things. They go out on trails and they're picking up trash and they're cleaning up everywhere they go. They clean up the area that they go into, which is a really cool thing. I like that. I like what they're doing, and I support their channel wholeheartedly, to the point that if you're not if you're not subscribed to their, I'm sorry, I just got distracted by the you know what I'm talking about, I hope. Anyways, so if you're not subscribed to their channel, you need to go check them out. Just everybody check each other out. And I tell you, like I said last time, if you go to somebody else's channel and you don't care for the content, just, throw them a content. throw them a little comment in the bottom. Say, hey, I was here just checking out your channel. You know, just let them know you were there. Mary sent me or whatever. Tell them I sent you. And if you like the content, subscribe and hang out, watch a couple of videos. But, you know, I don't like that sub for sub stuff. I don't, you know, I bet it don't yet. All right. That's like, is this, oh yeah, Fred B, you go check out Mama Z. You will absolutely not be disappointed. You get hungry over there. Make sure you take some snacks. Take some snacks. Because she is amazing. And she's sweet. She's just real. You know? You get what you get. And I like what I get. So there I am. I got my McMurray catalogs. I got my, well, it's just one catalog. But there's multiple pages. Which is why I got confused, I guess. Anyways, I got my catalog in, and I've been looking for, like, that chicken. Like, that breed of chicken that is my... I love that book. It's like I'm flipping through the pages, and I'm, like, all glistening and... Sushi is great for some people. Absolutely, it is. You eat it all. You do that. You eat that thing, and I'm sure it is wonderful for some people. It's not my favorite. It's a texture thing. It's definitely a texture thing for me. I also finally got my Baker Creek seed catalog, which I thought I was never going to get it. But the mail here runs funny. So they might send it to me, and there's no telling how long. I mean, I don't know when they actually sent it, but it took forever from the time I ordered it to the time I actually got it. It took forever. And I'm sure it wasn't on their part. I'm sure it was the mail here. Everything runs slower in Arkansas. Just kidding. Just kidding. Getting started on homesteading. Hey, welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I'm pull up a chair, grab some snacks. I'm making Grace Martin. Welcome. I'm so glad you came. You guys were all in. You guys were in. And so I'm trying to remember who all was in, you know, that first live stream, because y'all are a lot. You know, that's amazing. I've already went back and watched it once, because not to watch myself, but to, like, try to make sure that I didn't leave anybody out on the comments. And I realized that people had asked me questions, and I missed it altogether. So I tried to go back and go on. I remember Double Trouble. The Chucks were both there for sure. Getting started on homesteading was there because I called him a girl, and I was very embarrassed about that. But in my defense, he did dress up in a dress and eat Little Debbie snack cakes in one of his videos. So if you want to laugh like you've never laughed before, go check out his channel and look up the Little Debbie collaboration. And that started with Mimsy's Garden and Pete's Homestead. Pete's Little Homestead got a hold of it, and he did it. I've watched the whole collaboration. It's gut busting hilarious. It's like, you know, women are like catching their husbands with this hussy Little Debbie. It's so funny. Anyhow. So
Besides, unless it's chocolate.
Besides the chicken noodle soup and coffee and the magazines, my tomato plant, my treasured, humongous tomato plant that was growing,
It died.
It died. And I don't know what I did to it, honestly.
She did.
I had two. Plymouth and Bedrock are great chickens. I will have to check those out and read up on them. We were your guinea pigs. You were the cutest and greatest guinea pig there ever was. I helped you find the 3 dots. Exactly. I'll never forget you. Plain old Chuck. You were my first wrench, too. Yep. The 10 questions for Homestead. I've watched a bunch of those, too. I've watched, another one that I like to watch that I found with that. I watch so many people, guys. It's hard to keep up with who does what and all that stuff. Copper Kettle Farm. Yep, I've seen them, and they're super sweet, super sweet people. Copper Kettle Farms. They're really good people. It's a good channel. These are the majority of those are like obviously homesteading. How did you say it? The 10 questions for homesteaders. It's mostly people that do homesteading. And so I had mine all ready to go. I recorded the whole thing. And then I got to the end, and that's when my phone started acting. It started acting crazy on me, and I had the whole thing. I'm in this thing like an hour because I talk a lot, and but I have the list. I think I still have it. It's not too bad for wear. Oh, and I had a list here of people that I wanted to give a shout out to in a video that I never got to do because my phone was messed up, so I swing a mean wrench. Did I not put you on there? Oh no, yeah, I did. There. But I had a list made out before I knew who was going to be in here of people that I was a video, and then I never got to make the video. So I'm going to try to zoom this in because I'm pretty sure that most of you, a lot of these people are in here right now, which kind of makes me want to cry a little bit. Chet Simply Living. Heather Has to Start Somewhere. Tyler Woods Bushcraft. Rolling Homestead. Trail Trash Outdoors. And Sty North. And I was talking about Mama Z last week. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. That's funny. So it's funny that I made that list up. I don't even know. They are, all of them, in my opinion, are excellent channels. And I watch half a dozen more. I watch more people. I watch more YouTube than I care to admit. I'm always online. If I'm awake, which is not very often. It's reversed. Unless I'm asleep. There you go. Because I feel like why would somebody want to help me or support my channel if I'm not supporting their channel? And so then I go through my list and I'll go through, and this is my own little system. But I go through my comments and I go through people that have subscribed to me, and I'll go down through there, and if it's somebody like Chet Simply Living that comments, likes on, she watches every single video as far as I know. Like, I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube a lot. I watch a lot of YouTube. Like, way more than I care to admit, which I already admitted it, so it's out there. And you guys are my people anyways. So, y'all are my friends. If I can't be real with my friends, then, what am I doing? But, like, I'll go down through there and I'll say, okay, well, this person has subscribed to me, so I go subscribe to them, and that's some of it. If I go over there and it's just not something I'm interested in at all, like at all, I'll at least go leave a comment and say, hey, thanks for coming over and hanging out with me at my, over on my channel, and I'm still gonna be good to people. That's just, and there's very few people that I watch their stuff just because they watch my stuff. A lot of it is because I really actually like their stuff. I'm trying to cook too. So I gotta flip this around. So I think that's why I'm on YouTube so much, is because I feel like it's the least that I can do. People that have come over and, commented, and, people that have been there and, just really openly supported my channel. I feel like I should be putting time in on their channel too. That's just that's how I roll. But it doesn't leave much time for other things. I'll put it that way. What you cooking? Royal Amethyst, you snuck in.
Sorry.
Really?
I was just trying to get in.
Last week it was gourds falling from the sky, and now it's dishes getting hunked from the living room. Sorry. Welcome, Royal Amethyst Acres. I am cooking homemade chicken noodle soup.
She's cooking, children.
Scoop for a bit. Save me a bowl of soup. You betcha. You betcha. I always make more than enough. It's a superpower that I have. Yes, I did sneak in. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad you're here. Maybe you can help me hold down the fort until plain old Chuck gets back, if he is able to. Mary, you got a cat running around in there? I have a son. He's much bigger than a cat. Sorry, Mary, got to run. There might be a cat. I have a cat. See, paid you a visit.
Bedroom, sitting on the bed.
Yeah, you won't be disappointed. Let cold Chuck. You will not be disappointed. Mama Z is fabulous.
Come on. End of street.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, if you have any interest in knives at all, or if you just want to hang out with a good old boy, he is going to be doing an auction. And that's 8 o'clock Central, I believe. I hope I'm telling it right. He's having an auction tonight. It's 9 o'clock his time. It's 8 o'clock my time. And I'll be over there for that. Mama Z is fabulous. She absolutely is. I've watched
My mama
I've
is
watched quite a few of
fabulous.
her videos, and I watched her live. I think I watched the replay. I don't know if it was the replay. It wasn't like actually when she did it. I had to go back and watch the replay. But she was making breakfast burritos. I was so hungry. It was wonderful. Dark matter. DIY dark matter. Yep, we will. We'll see you over there. I miss somebody else. Connect, Mary. If you only watch half a video and dip, you like and comment or not, it hurts that channel. Wait, I don't. Let me go back because I missed part of that. Wow, I made it go up on the thing. I didn't even know I could do that. That is how you connect. If you only watch half the video and dip, whether you like the comment or not, it hurts the channel. Yeah, you know, if I click on it and I don't like it, I'm at least not gonna let like there's not a whole lot of I connect with people on so many different levels. Like I like the homesteading community. I like the bushcrafting community. That's one that I've been out that has checked me out. She's amazing, guys. She really is. And this guy right here, they will have you busting at the seams. And they're doing a good thing for the community and our environment, which I think is a real stand-up thing to do. And it's made me a little more, I've never really been the type to just litter or, that kind of stuff. But it made me a lot more aware of what I'm, whenever I'm out there, is to picking up even other people's stuff. So, Simply Jan. That's all right. That's all right. You're here now. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate everybody coming. But my chicken's almost ready to get pulled out of there and cut up into chunks. And then I'll throw the rest of the soup together. I wish this was all from scratch, but the truth is the truth anyhow. This is Cheater homemade chicken noodle soup. Stay connected, and that's why I have a few videos short. It's so funny to me that I can do that now. Thank you, guys. So I'm got my cutting board here, and I'm fixing to take the chicken out of my Dutch oven. And we'll get all this started. That's like the you're on hold music. Now, usually, all this cooking you doing making me hungry. I stay hungry. That's just real. That is. It is what it is. Let's see. Well, I'm glad you're back. I just took the chicken out of the Dutch oven. That didn't take too awful long. And get my ridiculously large tongs. I can't help it. I like using grill utensils for everyday life. Oh, dear, great to see you. I just got done talking about you guys. I'm gonna try to, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Roland Homestead. Thank you so much. I had just got done telling them some of who my favorite channels were. And the fact that you're here means a lot to me. It really does. Okay, so I'm going to cut up this chicken for my soup. While I try to breathe. For this, a lot of it, I use oh, if they came in, I would cry. I'd cry then too. If they came in, I'd be like, I would. I love them too. These guys, these are absolutely. I love the divers too. They clearing out, so I would have been here sooner. Sorry, I'm late. Awesome. See everyone in the chat. You can come. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. That's what I was telling them. Our time is precious, and we all have chores. We all have things going on. Each day by day, guys. Y'all been so good to me. who else is I don't know. Sorry. Do you know who else is going? I want to make sure that I'm off in enough time. I don't know who all is supposed to be going live tonight. I was talking about Mark and Tyler Rolling Homestead, and I was talking about Tyler Wood Bushcraft last week. I was telling them in the live about how you guys are so sweet and how y'all are nice to me, even though I'm like, I don't know, a weirdo, I guess, or something. But I'm out of the shot, but I still have to cook things. So I was telling them about you, Mark, about how you cook, and a lot of your stuff that you do on your channel. And I downloaded StreamYard. You just stay live. I'm gonna share this out. I appreciate it. I love just having, anybody that would like to come. I appreciate any time that you guys spend here. Just same time as others. And well, I don't like to, because I want to be in their live. We're like, I'm sorry, guys, I'm going to have to shut this down. I got to go. So-and-so's going live. I mean, because I want to be there. I want to be there for their lives. And I do understand that. Like right now, there's somebody going on at 5. I think it's Broussard. I don't know for sure. But I know that there's another one that comes on at 5, and I was debating whether to try to cut it short so that I could go to theirs and be in their live stream. And I want to be there for other people's channels. But there comes, I'm no problem. Second Star Survival. I'm just glad you're back. Anytime that you can spend, I greatly appreciate it. Because that's time I get to spend, getting to know everybody. This is, for me, it's all been just to have fun and make friends. So I'm too small to worry about. As far as my channel goes, it's still too small for me to worry about how many hours I'm getting or any of that kind of stuff. So that rather full of people that actually interact, that a handful of people that, actually, comment, and, people that you're making connections with. And that's the biggest for me. That's something about Mary. Gets a bit confusing sometimes. Yeah. Make sure y'all are checking each other out. And, one of the things that we were talking about earlier was that if you like the comment, go check them out. Go subscribe, but only subscribe if you really enjoy their content. I'm not trying to push anybody to subscribe to people that they don't like the comment, because I wouldn't want to send you somewhere and you subscribe to their channel and then never. Simply Jan, you are just like that. You're just amazing like that. I'm subscribed to everyone in here. So, I'm a groupie. I'm pretty sure. I'll definitely, if I'm not already subscribed, if I'm not already subscribed to you, by the end of the night I will be. That's just how I am. Roland Tyler, right? Guys, you guys, you're on my list of and I'm telling you, I was just telling them, I'm so excited that you're here because I'm trying really hard not to cry right now. You guys have been amazing. And I mean, just as being just that you guys are being my, that you've been my friends, whenever I come on the live, you treat me like, like I really matter. And that a lot of the bigger channels they don't, you walk, I'm not trying to get people to like roll out the red carpet when I walk in the door or anything. But if I'm watching a channel and I'm spending time in there, I feel like I'm like a friend. I watch it because I watch your channels because I feel like, like I'm connecting. That's my way of, learning more about you guys, and not in a creepy sort of way, not like it sounded, but, because it feels more like family to me. And that's why I wanted to do it like this, because I just feel like I'm having a house full of friends over for dinner, and like I wish you guys were actually here to eat it, because that would be even better. If you guys were actually here, we'd be out in the yard sitting around a bonfire and cooking some stuff on the grill, which is a thing, and I would be overjoyed if people actually showed up and we had a barbecue. I feel like, but that's how I feel. That's how I feel doing it this way, is because it's like you guys are actually here just hanging out. I'm hungry. I stay hungry. And you can't go if you're in or Tyler's show on their channels, I promise you will leave hungry, because we're always talking about food over there. If we're not talking about starting a fire or building a shelter or that kind of stuff, we're talking about food. Any way you can cook it, especially with Mark cooking hams and that's the video. And I'm sure if you're not already subscribed to Roland Homestead or Tyler Woods Bushcraft, go check them out. I'm telling you, some of the best guys in bushcrafting and homesteading. They've been good to me. So if you haven't already been over there, which I'm sure most of you already know who they are. But I've almost got this cut up, and I'm just going to stick it right back in the pot and start chunking in my veggies and such. I was telling him I got my chicken catalog, and Roland Homestead's got a playlist about his chicken coops and how he keeps them, his chicken coop and how he keeps them warm in the wintertime. And he was talking about how he makes he was showing how he does compost pile in his how he does a compost pile in there to keep them warm. Shut up. Well, quick, I'll be right back. Okay. The Red Shed. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much for coming and being there for me. I deeply appreciate it. Kids come first. We all know that. We all have kids. There are the majority of us that I know of. Pretty much everybody in here's got kids. Forever fooding. Oh, honey child. Yes, we're always on shared on Facebook. You got, oh my Lord. That to do. You guys are awesome. Wash this chicken off my hands. What is going to happen if I come up on your pan? I'm gonna pass out on the floor. I mean, I'm gonna sit here and talk to you like I'm a grown-up. I would love for you to come up here. Yay. I don't know how. Hold on. I don't know how to do this. Let me, okay. So can I click the invite and copy to clipboard? Plans for growing. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Okay. So okay, send me a link. Okay, so I'm adding the invite, copying to clip, and email. But I don't know your email address. I'm not sure how this works. Link default. Okay. Do I click it and drag it? Drop it in chat. Okay. Copy and paste it. Okay. Copy and paste it. See, I wish you could see my screen. clipboard. Okay, I got it copied to my clipboard. Stone Reinhardt, thank you for coming in. I'm not necessarily having technical difficulties, but I'm trying to figure out how to, I'm trying to figure out how to get it. Copy. Cast. Click the, oh, no. I'm going to do that. Jerry's Wood Shop. Right click. Yes.
Crystal. They got a house.
I knew that already.
It's mine.
No! Get out of here. Shoot.
Backyard.
My son's always got jokes and playing pranks and stuff with me. Jerry Carter and people in the side chat. Creative Redundancy, thank you for coming in. You guys are awesome. You guys have been so sweet. Oh, yeah, you see me, I'm like, whoop-ah! Like cutting out the, doing some karate. You see me chasing me. He's lucky. He's lucky I didn't have like a belt. John's live. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. I really do. We're just hanging out. I'm cooking up some homemade chicken noodle soup. And matter of fact, I forgot what I'm supposed to be doing here. So I've got my water boiling. And Martin Graham, hey, welcome back. So I'm making chicken noodle soup. And I got the water's already hot because I already got the chicken done and cut up. And then I'm going to figure out how to do this. It's getting huge. You guys are awesome. You guys are great. We the first time whenever I went live a few days ago, and we're in there, and the whole time I'm talking about Tyler and Mark, about how sweet they are, how good they are to me, and you know. And then here you guys are making my day. Just saying. I wish that it was all I wish that this was all fresh from my garden, but you know, it's the off season. So, and I almost stabbed myself in the finger trying to do this and talk to you guys at the same time. I didn't want to just sit there this time, because the last time I did it, it was just, I was going to jump on and be, you know, and be like, hey, okay, it's working. I'm going to get back off. Just subscribe to you, Jan. She is the sweetest. John Rollins, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Simply Jan Homesteading was the first person who she did this whole video, and then she shouted me out at the end of it. And it's like that's the first time anybody had ever done that. And it's like my channel grew overnight, it seemed like, because she's so sweet. And people, they listen to her. So I'm going to throw this in the hot water, and I'm going to throw the chicken back in, and then I'll throw some noodles in there. I'd watch anyone who wears camouflage. It is my favorite. It's the new pink. Just like that's the new skinny. One of the kids from my youth group told me that. And I was like, oh, sugar. You're so sweet. Tyler said to come check out this new feed. Love it, girl. You guys are awesome. Fins and Fun. You were in here earlier. Jerry is awesome. And matter of fact, he is having he's having an auction. If I could get the words to come out, that'd be great. He makes homemade, he makes knives. Charles, let's see if I can do this without messing you up too bad. Charles it's gone. McLaughlin? I'm so sorry. I know I'm butchering that. Charles, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming in. Hey, Trav, what's up, man? Jerry's a hoot. Everybody in here is great. I follow. If I'm not following you already, by the end of the night I will be. Hey, James, I'm glad you're here. Glad you can make it. I was in earlier and just caught Tyler streaming about you. It's awesome sauce. Absolutely. My son has got a friend coming over. And so whenever he comes in, I'm going to have to pull him over here. He's like he might as well be one of my kids. Because my son, now we got to get up on the...
What up, party people?
Yes, I am going to figure that out. Been enjoying your videos, Mary. Thank you so much. Now, I'm Luke. I'm live right now. And these are my friends.
Wow.
This is my buddy, Luke.
Hi.
He is actually Joel's best friend. And so they are going to go do something fun. Right?
Yeah.
What are y'all going to do?
I don't know, but we gotta find it out.
Yeah. Are you going to...
Go to the club, hang out with girls?
You better hush. Y'all gonna go outside and responsibly start a fire?
No.
Yes.
We're gonna go outside and irresponsibly start a fire.
Can we burn the wood down?
Yes.
That's not even funny.
Ooh, I'll get the lighter fluid.
No, you can't roll the. You can't burn the woods down. But you can start y'all a little fire right there, and we'll come out. I'll bring my friends out, and we'll come sit around the fire with you after we eat supper.
All right. What's for supper?
Homemade chicken noodle soup.
I'm joking.
Emphasis on the not so.
You'll eat what I fix and love it. Just kidding. He was.
By the way.
Nicholas Green. My phone's about to die. That's all right. You stopping in and just, just to say hi. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that so much. Y'all, I'm forgetting what I'm even supposed to be doing here. I'm supposed to be cooking soup, y'all. And I keep seeing you, I keep seeing y'all talking. And then my ADD's like, and then it's pausing me. Okay, what were we doing? We were trying to figure out. Okay, I'm going to figure this out because I am a YouTube educated young lady with determination. The big boys are here. That's right. Y'all have just made my day. I don't know if y'all understand. Now, if I could just figure out. Okay, let me tell you what it's doing. Okay, so I click the invite button. Okay, I done that. I put copy to clipboard. And I did that. And then I tried to copy and paste it, but I'm not on a regular, I don't have a mouse. I've got like one of those rolly screens where you put your finger on it and then you roll it around. And so I'm clicking on it. I'm highlighting it. And then there's bound to be a copy button on this computer.
Guess you're the man.
I thought y'all were going outside.
Man.
Yeah.
I want to go to. Is that still going?
Uh-huh. Yep.
It's cold out here for a whip.
Watch it. Boys. Children.
The man? Actually, the
I'm
man.
not a child. I'm a human.
Okay.
You need to show me how to do that stuff, man.
You do?
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to do it first.
You gotta figure
After
out
I figure, doing
You
good.
gotta
Sorry,
figure out
I'm
how to
slow.
cook
Papa C got
dinner.
home.
You gotta learn how to cook homemade noodle soup with chicken in it.
Okay, I'm
Make
trying to
it
pick it up
easier.
and then drag it over.
Which one's it,
You
94%?
are going to have
Okay,
to
then I need to-
help.
Hold on. Wait. Real
Like,
second.
I got a mouse.
Because I got 70%.
Yeah. Did you hold down on it? I did. I held down on it, and it's like it picks it up off of the. It picks it up off the screen, and I can drag it over here to where the comments are, and I can do like that to drop it. But whenever I let it goes away. Right click where you would chat. Okay. I'll try that. Ask the kids. Yeah, I wish. Mine.
Hey, I know how to do some of that stuff.
Well, then help me figure out. Come see if you can. Come show them. That was an excellent idea, Trail Trash, because I am. Did you hold down on? I did. Okay, so how do I? Because it doesn't have a mouse.
You're finally up.
What are you trying to do?
What
are you trying to do?
Okay, I'm trying
Copy and paste or something?
to copy and paste.
Oh, what?
Carolyn Kennard, thank you for coming in. Oh, that's big.
I don't know what I just did. There.
Oh,
and then paste.
Joel Thomas, I'll be so bad.
What? Did you get the joke?
What'd you say?
Don't repeat that.
I blocked it out. Now please say what.
Change it
She said,
to live chat in StreamYard. Live chat in StreamYard.
oh, Lord,
Is this chicken safe to eat?
I am a chicken.
Yes.
I'm an edible chicken.
I mean,
Checking.
sure it is, honey. We'll lay out up to 5 guests can join you. I guess it's that one. All right, let's switch it up.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Let me reread that. Change it to live chat in StreamYard. Where do I do that at? I'm not trying to ignore you, honey. Thank you for helping me.
You're welcome. I'm just kidding.
I'm really trying not to cry right now. This is really happening.
I'm here.
You are.
I told you I'd come.
You did, and I believed you. But I didn't realize that it was going to make me cry when you got here.
Wait till brother comes up here because Tyler's coming up too.
You guys are the greatest ever. I had to try this. I would love.
Okay, now go down through there in the bottom of your chat, and there you're gonna see where you can close up and make it normal. There's gonna be look at the little boxes on the bottom of your stream there. See that? Here comes Tyler. There he is. I told you.
Oh.
How's it going?
Here comes Tyler.
Yeah,
You gotta open it. There you go.
Hey y'all. Too fun.
You guys are awesome.
Now we got everyone in here.
Now this is a party. You made a fat girl happy today.
Good to see everyone. If you guys haven't already, make sure to hit that like button for Mary and share this out. Good to see you, Mark. Good to see you, Mary.
Pound that like. Let's go.
Absolutely. It is hour late now, so I do apologize.
I don't know if there's a word to describe what I'm feeling right now, because happy is not even cutting it.
This is why, like I told you, Mary, you are one of our biggest people on our chat. You always come support us, and we're here to support you now.
I love you guys like a fat kid love cake. You guys are some of my favorites, and I can sit and just binge watch for hours and never get bored at all. It's because I really enjoy your content and the fact that you guys are so real and so good to me. You know.
Here we go. Now it's my turn. Trail Trash, good to see you. Creative Dunacy, good to see you. Donald's in the house. Great. Tyler, Mark, thank you. We got our boys are coming in. Now it's time for me to do a little live stream shout out. What do you think, Tyler?
There you go. Let's get them in here.
Let's get them in here. What do we got in the house right now? We got 12 in the house. Come on, boys. Let's get this going.
Yep.
Welcome.
Let's shoot it right to the top. Yeah. Yep, I see that. Hoot, hoot. Let's go. Hoot, hoot. Pull that horn. Let's go.
She is making chicken noodle soup.
For all of us.
Yep. My old lady's about to cook some deer roast. So that's what we're going to be having tonight for dinner. Tomorrow.
No crying, Mary. And I'll start crying. Can't do that.
That's
You two start crying. I'm going to start crying. Don't do that.
Because I can't.
Now you're going to have to show me how to do it, Mary.
I'm not. I stumble in.
This is better than anything you can get in the store.
This is.
It's not.
I don't know. I would have never. And then my son's friend Luke, he's the one that actually bought it to click down in there. I still don't know how that happened. I don't know that I could do it myself. Oh, there's that little sweetheart right there.
They got a full.
I've only seen them in one video. and you were like the special guests. And at the end of the video, there was your wife and little girl, and I was like, oh, come see it, Mare. I love kids.
Can you say hi?
Oh, doll.
All right, Mary, you got to pull down that comment in StreamYard.
No, there's no dog up here.
How am I doing?
Hey, baby, how you doing? How are you doing, Izzy?
Can you say hi, Mark?
Hi,
Are you gonna be shy?
Hi, cutie.
Oh, you can't say it. There you go.
There you go. How you doing, baby?
Hi.
Oh,
You gonna see what
what I
Daddy's
do?
doing?
You got to go back to the squares on the bottom.
Back to the square bottom.
Click on
Unless their internet timed out.
There you go.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. She's my mini me. She just got done with a nap, so she's like going crazy right now, tearing into stuff. So
she's happy-go-lucky most of the time.
Yeah.
But Mary, I want to say something for me and Tyler both. I am so glad that we could come over here and help you out and get you to be that big old smile on your face up there. I mean, you guys, you don't have a clue how much you guys mean to us on our channel and how you support us. And this is what we're all talking about. This is what happens when you got true supporters that come up and get and become part of our channels with me and Tyler. We will also come and support you. And we've got some big friends that come up and back us up. So if you guys want to have true friends, true subscribers, and learn how to do this the right way, you just come on and hang around with Mary. And if you want to, come check out me and Tyler. I guarantee you're going to have some fun.
And you're going to get hungry. We're always cooking something, eating something. Everybody, anytime you're in one of the chats, bring some snacks.
Oh, I know. I got my little snack pile up
everyone's always eating when you go on their lives, Mary.
Hey, Tyler, look at this out.
That's absolutely right there, James. We are family. Like I said, it's not about the community that we build. It's about the family that we take on. You know, I mean, that's the way I look at it. I don't think of you guys as subscribers or, followers. You guys get my live stream and you hang out. You guys are family. So,
absolutely,
that's what it's all about.
I feel the same way. I was watching Marta, his the gardening playlist, and I was watching it, and I was like, I feel like a proud aunt, watching your little plant babies grow up, because I was watching it, It is all about it.
Yeah.
It's all about the family. It's all about, and that's why I'm doing it, because I want friends that, have the same mindset. And my friends,
absolutely.
I have friends, but it's usually, they don't get it. They understand why I like to sit outside in the cold and try to start a fire. They don't know why I'm cooking on, the grill outside than it could be in my house. They don't know why I'm trying to build a fort in the woods like a little kid. Even my son.
You know what, Tyler? I just look at this. Our family's here. Look at that. We just throw it out there. Look at everybody in that chat. Boom, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. They're here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, I can't thank all you guys enough for coming out and help supporting someone who supports us so much.
Exactly.
You guys were absolutely amazing. Back on that topic about friends, believe it or not, I don't have any real friends outside of YouTube. I don't have anyone I can go and do videos with, But on here, I get on and I get to talk with all you guys. So, yeah, that's true.
What am I, dirt?
No, I'm saying like here where I'm at. You know, because I you know how many times I get people saying, "Oh, you must have friends that just are dying to go out and do some videos with you," and I'm just like, "Yeah, sure, that's what we're going to call it." No, that's not the case at all.
He lives with them and he doesn't do anything with them.
Yeah.
This is my boy below me right here. Where's he? Where's his head? Right there. Bunka, 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 bunka.
Here, y'all. No, y'all eat.
I want to thank
They're
you.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're trying to Burger King French fries.
That sounds
I can
good.
hear y'all fine.
It's choppy on my end.
Is it?
That could be that
Via
could be
internet
that.
connection.
Yeah.
I'm good out. I didn't. I'm about to pop the steam off of it.
It's on my phone. Though.
Like nervous fidgeting.
Yeah, you guys are absolutely awesome. Eventually, when I get to that point where I can do a free travel and go visit, I do plan on visiting everyone that I come in contact with here on YouTube and kind of do like a huge like meetup in each state or something like that. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the door's open. The door, you can put your boots under my table to eat anytime.
I will have to hold you up on that.
That would be
noodle soup sounds good.
All right, Tyler, I got something for you. This is just a work in progress now. Let me tell you, you're gonna like this. Where am I at? There you go. Media source. Too bad Shelter's not here because he always wants to pick on a little.
What are you doing, Minutes? Yeah, Missouri. I have a lot of people I know that live in Missouri. So when I go down to Missouri, I'm gonna have to make an announcement before I head down there. I think it'd be kind of cool.
I gotta show y'all what it's looking like so far.
Oh, there you go.
Not nice. What is that dishwasher?
All right, Mary, you're always asking what we've been up to, what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
So, as everybody knows, we got 9 inches of snow. All right.
Right.
So this is going to be all. Let me throw my camera in here so I can navigate.
Where is that box? I don't know. I haven't. I take that back. I did hear from him today, but not anytime recently.
Here you go, Mary.
Give me one.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Creative redundancy.
That's the truth too. I'd be. Where is that box? We got tons of snow. We don't have nothing. No snow.
Look at my poor truck.
Man.
Like I said, we're going to be cutting a lot of this stuff out, and I'm just going to be playing around. But I got some ideas. I needed my old truck to give me that idea and that sound that I'm looking for. But yeah, this is what the boys are going to be coming up in February with, and I'm thinking it's going to be a lot more snow than what we got right now. But you can see how deep that snow is right now. We got 9 inches the other night, so.
Wow.
And for all those guys out here that loves that Ram, here you go. This one's for you. I suppose they can't even hear the audio though, because it's on StreamYard. You guys hear that? Nope. Gotta love StreamYard. So those boys that like the old ram, the old growl, them exhausts and them pipes, want to stick around and want to watch what's coming up. Little. Absolute creative. You know, Mary's been a huge supporter of our channel and Tyler's channel, and she's always there to help us out. And she will come over there and just think all of us come on to your door, Mary.
If y'all showed up, I'm telling you, we'd have to break some more deer meat out of the freezer. I'd have to get some. I'd throw some deer stew on. We'd get nobody leave my house hungry. That's for sure.
Well, you'd be surprised when a Sasquatch gets there.
I have to, whenever I cook, I have to feed that big old boy of mine. I'm pointing the other direction because, and that boy can put away some. My son will put a hurt on it. That's the sad part right there. The bottom of the cup. You never know, Mary. I have a baby. Well, you got a friend in Arkansas too. If you show up, I'm telling you, we'd have a throwdown outside. We'd have us a bonfire.
Mary, you hit the button again. Make them smaller again, like you did before, so everybody can be up there.
Oh, did I do something? Did I do that?
There you go. All right, Tyler. Tyler brought Hunter. Come here. Hunter, come here. Come here, buddy.
What?
I want you to say hi to Mary because she's one of my biggest supporters.
Hi, Mary.
Hey, Hunter.
How are you doing? Good. You shy? You gonna run away?
I love you were working on that chipper, and he was like, "Watch out for your hand, Dad. You know, like don't get you're not supposed to put your hand in there, Dad." Like he was so worried.
Oh yeah, he's watched over me a few times.
Chet, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you coming and showing your support. I'm telling you, Chet Simply Living, she's commented like every single video that I've put up. She's been there since my first video, and I really appreciate her. And she's wanting to start homesteading too. And she is doing it all from scratch. She's just getting started on everything, making homemade bread. Oh, why does everybody have to cook? I'm big enough.
Hey, John Taylor, good to see you in here. If you guys haven't already, like I said, hit that like button now. Make sure
share
you
this
guys are
up.
liking the stream and sharing it out.
And Jan, I just checked out your channel, and I will be over there later to look through what you have.
She is a sweetheart. She really is. She is the sweet lady.
I mean, I'm not tooting my horn or nothing, but I got a little channel compared to what Tyler's got. And but I bring some big friends, so when I come around, Tyler comes around, and then we've got a huge channel.
Yes, we do. We got a really great community, like I said. We are awesome right here. It's Sunday, so I haven't put my camera face on yet, so bear with me.
You didn't even comb your beard, Tyler. What's going on here?
I have not. This is all raw cut footage right now of me, so enjoy it.
I'll see if
I guess I got my little.
Jan, if you want, let me try to figure this out again.
So, Mary, now that you'd learned that trick about putting that little link in there, be careful who's in the basement. Make sure you know who is there, and don't bring anybody up that you don't know. Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
we actually seen that happen to someone we know. They actually brought a guy up who ended up doing some really bad things on that live. So it's always, be double sure.
Make sure you know who you're bringing on your chat, because it can end your live stream and your YouTube career if you bring up the wrong one. So be careful.
Absolutely. And unfortunately, I got other stuff I get going and doing and working on. So Mary, thank you. It's a pleasure being up on here. Appreciate it. So Mark, Mary, everyone in the chat that came up, I appreciate you guys showing the support. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
I'll see you later, little brother.
Not a problem.
How? Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can do it again like you showed me.
I'll just, like I said, be careful about doing that. You can always put it into your email or something like that, but be really careful about who you pull up on your chat. I don't want you to get in any kind of trouble. But I'm gonna jump off. I got some stuff that I got to do, Mary.
All right.
I wanted to come up here and give you the support that you give us. And I want you, from bottom of our heart, mine and Tyler's, thank you so much for being who you are. We appreciate it very much so. Guys in the chat, thank you so much for having us. I appreciate it. And we'll see you later, Mary.
Bye. Thank you so much. Mark is the man to ask. All right, y'all be careful.
Okay, I'll be careful. We'll try. What is all this fancy stuff?
What fancy stuff? On my plants?
Yeah.
Oh, those are my starts. I have tomatoes and zucchini and stuff growing in the living room. He's like, what is all this stuff? Stuff.
I expect to be able to do this kind of stuff on my phone.
There's no reason you couldn't. Do you think you can, Jan, are you still? We just started onions. Yeah, I've got 2 long rows of garlic out there that I started in the fall. Pea shoots are my next project. That sounds good. I tried to do the microgreens thing with the taking the peas and putting them.
And she ended up.
You are still there. Okay. Let me see if I can if I can get Luke to help me figure out how to put that back.
You put 2 fingers and then you click at the same time. Oh, there. Then
There you go, Jan. If you want to come back up. Or
you're welcome, Jan.
And now that I know how to do it.
I'm trying to do it again. Just try.
Well,
you don't have to paste. You don't have to press chat, but. Or just try tapping, not pushing.
I'm learning stuff.
And it was trial and error with me, though.
No, just try tapping it. Don't try pushing the actual
Greg's is a great channel for Mark. You know what? I subscribed to him, but I haven't made it over to actually spend the time that I want to spend checking, doing over there. I get distracted. I really do. I need to write a list of all the people. I gotta go.
She probably
fix my
forgot what
car.
it was.
So I gotta go. Glad you got your call. Teacher, figured out. Thanks for coming, and I'm coming in. It really does. You guys are awesome. There's my friend Jan.
There we go. My phone was giving me fits.
Yeah. So I want, Jan, if you don't mind,
Let me get straight here.
Colin, good to see you. Thank you. Colin, thank you for coming in. That means a lot. I appreciate you guys. Mary Tyler sent me. Awesome. Tyler, thank you very much. Jan, if you would, if you don't mind, you want to tell them a little bit about your channel and tell them kind of what you guys are doing over there?
Sure. Well, my husband and I used to. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. My husband and I used to live in Canyon Lake, Texas, and we sold pretty much probably about half of what we owned, and we put our house up for sale. We had been talking about doing it for 2 years, and we decided that, well, we had driven through Missouri. I have some old friends that live here. And when my brother got sick, we had to make a lot of trips through Missouri, and we just fell in love with it. And God just put this dream in my heart to move here. And I think my husband thought I had lost my mind because we had both had really good jobs, and I just couldn't shake it off. So, like I said, we sold a bunch of stuff and put the house up for sale. And it took about, no, I guess 5 months to sell our house. And we packed everything up and moved to Missouri without any jobs. And we found a duplex that would rent to us for 6 months and found jobs. And here we go. So we're looking for our new homestead. And we had a half acre in Texas and had chickens and a nice garden. And, you know, our dream is to just raise chickens and get some pigs and a cow or two and build a massive garden. I love to garden. I love to experiment. I'm an experiment. My nickname is the Reckless Gardener because I don't garden like normal people. So that's our story, and I'm sticking to it.
Awesome. That's awesome. I lived in Iowa for about a year and a half. I lived in Fairfield, Iowa. I moved up there to do a mission trip, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I was taking care of a man that was blind, and whenever I first started taking care of him, he was in a wheelchair. And then by the time I left, he was up walking. I did a training, and I did a training try to help him recover. You know, like not just what is the word I'm looking for?
Rehabilitation.
There you go. There you go. I was a life skills trainer. Jesse Cox, I saw you come in. Thank you so much for coming. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring the fact that you're here. I appreciate it. But I was there for about a year and a half, and I was taking care of him, and I really enjoyed what I was doing. I wasn't making a whole lot of money, but I'm used to not making a whole lot of money. But you know, living there and taking care of him, I was able to pay what I needed to pay. Room and board was covered. You know, I was able to cover, you know, stuff for my son, and anybody that knows me at all knows that I spoil him way too much. I'll do without. I've been wearing the same raggedy mess flip flops, and you know, I'll be wearing the same raggedy stuff for years. But my boy's gonna have something nice. You know, that's just who I am. That boy's my heart now, and you know, pretty much anybody that knows me knows that. So I was able to. I was able to. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Nighttime Guru, thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. We're just hanging out, having a good old time, just having a chat, and getting to know each other a little bit, um, where we all came from and that kind of stuff. But I've been working for this guy for a year and a half. I fell down the basement stairs and my leg up. And I figured, okay, he's going to have to hire somebody, to take care of him until I can get recuperated. And once I'm okay, then I can take that responsibility back. But it didn't work that way. I ended up losing my job and ended up having to come back down here, which is great that, I have a house here. It's paid for. My car's paid for. So I'm not really, God's timing is, it's like you were saying, God knows when you need to be where. And he just, I guess, I don't think it was God's will for me to fall down the stairs. I'm not saying that he's like,
Right.
playing a mean game or, whatever. Like, let's see how we can mess up Mary's life. But,
All
but
things
he
work
took that
together.
and it worked together for my good, because the fact that I came back home was actually needed. I was needed here. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten with my own grandma, and within 2 days of me had me right back up walking. I was in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk for several weeks, and so he just let me go, and that hurt. I mean, that's just. I get attached to people. I mean, even though it was my job and I was taking care of him, I take people on as family quick, because that's just how I am. I get attached to people quick, I'm quick to make people my family, my chosen family. So anyhow, so I got back home and I realized that my grandma hadn't been doing well, and they didn't tell me because they didn't want me to quit doing the ministry stuff in Iowa. And they knew that if I found out that I would just come home, because that's how I am. I was there, took care of my pawpaw until he passed. And I always promised my Meemaw that if anything, if her health started getting bad, that I would be here and I would be here to take care of her. So they didn't tell me that she's not doing good. Now, health-wise, she's doing better. She's, but I guess she fell and I'm nervous cleaning. So I'm just trying to, I guess, that helps somehow. The term you use, chosen family. My friends on here, they are absolutely my chosen family, because people in my family, I don't know what all of your backgrounds are. Jan's, a lot of hers is homesteading, that kind of stuff. Mine, I didn't have a choice. I had to learn how to do stuff with no income. So I was
been there.
And that's the whole that's the definition of homesteading in the first place, is now and trying to use it up,
Squeeze blood out of a turnip, Mary.
thing you can. And I use things that people would be like, what? Well, I needed something. So I figured I'm making flower beds and raised beds out there out of tires. They're free. Yeah. And it's recycling. that was the trash outdoors. That's that's taking something out of a landfill, and they'll give them to you absolutely for free. If you go down to the tire place and you tell them, hey, I want I want all the tires you got. They'll give them all to you because they're they're like $1, $2 to have those things picked up and hauled off. So you're saving them money, and then sometimes they'll even pay you to take them. So if you stack them up like bricks, and you stack them like this, and you fill those up with dirt, and then you fill the inside of that part with dirt, then you can have a tree growing out of the middle, a bush is growing out of that, and then have like some of your smaller stuff growing out of the tires itself, and you haven't spent, just a ton. I mean, you're going to have dirt to put in it, but I mean, I'm making, I do what's called drunken composting. Not me drinking, doing the composting, but it's called drunken composting. And the formula for that is that you use a can of beer and a can of soda, some kind of Coke product, and you use, they tried to be real smooth about it and say that it was household ammonia, but it's just, it's urine. Okay, so take, so yeah, you take a can of beer, a can of soda, and some urine. Like, we're adults, and it's extremely high nitrogen. But instead of using beer, I use a packet of dry yeast. Instead of a soda, I use a cup of sugar because that's the whole point. You need the yeast for the bacterias. You need the sodas, the sugar, because you got to feed the bacterias once you get them in there. And then you use the urine because it's such a high nitrogen count. You can also use coffee grounds, is a really high nitrogen count. And this is all, you're just putting this all in leaves. And if all you have is leaves from your yard, you can add those 3 things to that along with water because you're going to need to wet it up.
Yeah.
But if you do all that and you stir it all in a layer, if you put, it's supposed to be brown and then green and then brown and then green,
Yeah.
I'm sure you already know that. But anybody that's new starting out making compost, this formula is for a hot compost, and that means you can start it, come back 2 days later, and it'll be somewhere between 140 and 160 degrees. You turn it again. But the whole thing is that if you turn it every 2 days, then you can have usable compost to put into your flower bed and garden within 14 days. Now, that doesn't mean it's all going to be completely broken down, but it's going to be like, I don't know how to explain that without being out there in the yard, but it is so good.
I'll have to try that.
I love to make compost. And I've liked to
Me too.
try all kinds of different ones. I use tires for planters. That's awesome. Yeah, I've been using tires, and it's not because at first, I hate to admit it, it wasn't necessarily because I was trying to be all environmentally friendly.
Yeah.
It was because I was broke.
Yeah.
And and put it. Uh, if
Uh-oh, we might have lost our host. I'm cooking supper, y'all. I don't know if you can still see me. All right. Well, it looks like we lost Mary, so I'm gonna sign off. And oh, there she is! Yay!
I'm back.
I was gonna sign off. I'm cooking my
You're all right.
husband some pork chops.
I know I've got to get this pot on the stove. I'm sitting here chit chatting with y'all, and the kids are probably hungry. But sabotage next door. My mom. I know pork chops are so good. But my boy and his friend, my son and his best friend,
Yeah.
out for the night. Trail Trash Outdoors. Thank you so much for coming. It means so much to me that you came in. Great live. Thank you. I'm going to be doing this more often. This is too much. This is so much fun.
Yeah.
It's like having
Thank
friends
you,
over.
Colin. Appreciate it.
Come back. Thank you.
I'll check you out too.
If you subscribe to somebody, I don't know about y'all, but whenever someone subscribes to my channel, I don't always know that they have subscribed. But whenever, it's when they leave a comment, it's when they come over to the channel and they actually say something to me.
Yeah.
That's when I'm, oh, okay. That's when I'm like, oh, hey, I gotta go. That reminds me. And it's not just, that I'm wanting you guys to feed my ego. It's that it does it actually, it reminds me a little. But more than anything, it's to remind me, because the notifications, they go away and they never come back. I mean, I can only go back far. And so if I miss somebody, then I have no way. And I love to go back and be able to see who subscribed so that I can go and check them out too. And it does help if they leave a comment. And that way, they've been here, and that's whenever I'm working through my list, and I have to kind of make a mental list. The people that come and they're commenting and they're liking and they're stuff like that. Those are usually the ones that I go check their channel out and try to watch on their channel as much as I can. I know I've got to get back over to your channel. I'm to so many people that it's just like, trying to remember everybody's channel, and then if I'm not the notification, then it's just like. But sorry. What? Oh, tonight, Jerry from Jerry's Food Shop is gonna be who I'm talking about, right, Jan?
Yes, I love his
Okay.
channel.
Am I saying that right, or am I messing that up?
I think
He's
you said it
auctioning
right.
off tonight. Okay. You're like,
He's
go
having
check
the
out.
auction.
Oh, wait. What's that?
He's having the
He's
auction.
auctioning. Yes, he's having an auction tonight. I know it's 8 o'clock my time, and I'm in Arkansas. That's Central.
Yeah.
So
9 o'clock his
I'm
time.
not 100%. It's going to be 7 o'clock your time.
9 his time. 8 our time, 9 his time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anybody that's in here, if you're available at that time, if you would, if nothing else, at least come over and say hi, and tell you that I want to do what he did. He was talking about me on his channel, and he was telling everybody on his channel to go check me out, and that that really touched my heart, because I don't know him that well, and I honestly, to be 100%, I haven't. I'll ask again. I put the link, honey. I put the link. No. I already said I would not mind at all. Whoa, what happened? I don't mess. Shoot. We'll close that. Whew. And I'm back. Okay. No, I put that link in there for you. All right. This is my buddy, Creative Redundancy. And
Hey.
he made cool stuff. He can take something. I'm so sorry. Royal Amethyst Acres. I hate that I'm not getting a very good signal. I probably won't stay on for very much longer. It's already been 2 hours. Now, time flies when you're having fun, I guess. I hope everybody is having a good time. But he can take a bag and take it apart and then turn around and make something else out of it. It's really great the way that he can make the most out of what he has and turn it into something else amazing. Creative Redundancy, if you want to tell them a little bit about your channel and tell them what you're doing over there at Creative Redundancy.
One word says it all. One word, one phrase says it all. I create a lot. Okay. Okay. I'll be more specific. I create with a lot of different resources. There's like virtually no resource out there that I won't use to create with. Scraps, whatever. Like this.
Nice.
Why not? I'll just show some random bracelet. Anything. See, I even created this.
Please.
Sure.
Oh, thanks for
Hey, I'll be right back, y'all.
Said thank
All right,
you.
Jack. Oh, you should pop.
All right, we'll watch your pork chops.
No, let me pop it aside. Yes.
Need to go fold laundry. All right, no problem. No problem at all. I gotta finish cooking this stuff. My son and his friend, they went over to my mom's, and then my mom ended up giving them Burger King. And I'm sitting here cooking.
Yeah,
I'm glad you came.
I'm kind of hungry now. I'm just saying.
I'm always hungry.
I'm always hungry. Every time I go on a watch, I get hungry.
That's exactly right, because every time I go somewhere, they're always cooking, it seems like. Uh-oh. And you're back. We tried to watch pork chops the best we could.
You what?
I said we pork chops the best we could.
Oh, you did good. Thank y'all. I'll make some broccoli now.
Sorry, I hit back by accident.
That's okay.
I just got hit.
I've got real creative, and I made ghee the other day, and tonight I made yogurt.
You made what?
Ghee.
I'm sorry.
Ghee.
Ghee?
Ghee. Yeah. So you cook your butter down. It makes
anything that starts with butter.
Yeah, it makes you, and then you strain it off, and you put it in a jar, canning jar, and it's like a high protein oil instead of using, bad oils. It's super. It has a high cook point. It's spelled Ghee. And tonight I'm doing yogurt for the first time in my Instapot. We'll see how that turns out.
I love yogurt.
I'm like Betty Crocker.
That's right.
I really think jump on these live streams. Yeah, I want some food ready.
All I've got left to do is boil my noodles and add some seasonings, and we'll be ready to eat. I hope I have.
Hey, does anyone make their own noodles?
Sometime.
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried that.
I just use
it when I was young.
Like a dumpling. My mom makes homemade dumplings, and but she uses an egg noodle recipe.
Yes.
And it works pretty good.
Good.
My aunt, she'll take biscuits and roll it out flat and then cut it up with a pizza, just like a pizza cutter.
Yeah.
So
I've heard people doing that.
Yeah. I thought what I could do was take just make a simple biscuit recipe, like just flour and buttermilk, and mix it up and make like a biscuit dough, and then roll it out, but roll it super flat, and then cut my noodles up. It'd be just like using biscuits, and use that for noodles instead. But for tonight, I'm just using spaghetti noodles.
Bye, Colin.
You're making me hungry. I'm getting hungry. I really am. I'm getting hungry. I might have to slip out to go eat at this rate.
Well, we're in Missouri. If you're hungry, come on.
No, I'm not the only one. Apparently, Royal's also hungry, starving. Yeah, I know the feeling. I get hungry when I watch these live streams. I really should eat before I eat something.
Yeah, I usually put whenever I was trying to do the lives earlier, I kept saying this is a test, but
Mhm.
I couldn't get it to come up. I finally got it. Finally.
Yay!
Um, kind of fun.
Now you're like a pro.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but
Well, you're starting to learn how to use it.
it's a
Stuff like
learning
that.
curve for sure.
Well, I know
Mhm.
not everyone's tech savvy, right? And stuff. Not everyone knows about it, but sometimes the best way to learn something is just to dive right into it and just try it
Yeah.
out for yourself.
Yeah.
Regardless of what it is.
Yeah.
Crocheting, sewing, whatever that is. Sometimes
Mhm.
the best experience is just to try it out and be like, oh, so this is how it works. Learn from your mistakes that you make and stuff like that.
Yes. I have to write it down because sometimes I make so many mistakes, and then when I get it right, I forget what I did. So, y'all ever do that?
That was the kind of
Ridiculous mistake, right?
absolutely, because I've downloaded the same silly thing half a dozen times. That OBS, it kept telling me you got to download this. I'm like, I already downloaded that. Option to not download again. So I've got, if you could see my screen from where I've tried to download stuff, it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's probably a bunch of tabs on the top.
Uh-huh. It's like a whole thing. Whenever you click on it, it goes up and then it goes out like this. And it's like this whole huge list of things that I've downloaded in the last couple of days trying to get this thing to work. But with
Mhm.
StreamYard, it was that easier. It was so much easier for me to do.
Yeah.
What are you using to go live on yours?
Well, I mean, I've used StreamYard before and stuff. And of course, I've been on panels like right now. But usually
Right.
I'm in through OBS.
I just pushed the live button on my computer. They kept telling me to download all these programs, and I did, and it wouldn't work. And so one day I said, "Well, what's this button for?" And it worked, and it scared the heck out of me. I had people coming on. I'm like, "Oh gosh!" It
You're
was
like, how
pretty
did you
funny.
like it?
Well, don't forget 6 o'clock Tuesday. I'm going live then.
Well, maybe I'll drop by.
Oh, I'd love to have you.
I would appreciate
I'll
that.
eat before I come in, of course, right?
Yeah.
Before I come in. I'll eat before I come in.
I don't think I'll be as high tech as Mary and have the stream thing going yet. You'll have to walk me through it.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's fresh for me, and I've struggled with like the OBS, and I tried that. I downloaded it, and then it said that it wasn't compatible with my system, which I'm on a Mac. So it's like it is a laptop. Anyway, so I tried that one. I want to say I tried to do the Streamlabs, but I don't know what I was on the first night that I went on, but I was on my grandma's computer. Hers was compatible with something that apparently mine is not. I'll have to run. Am I reading?
Amazon Acres, do you just you have the Streamline Labs downloaded? It's a program, and you just can click on that.
Mm-hmm. See, when you click go live, and there's the two options there. It's webcam, and then there's the or then the other option is manage, I think, and it shows you what you've already started. But what I did was I went to StreamYard.com and I clicked, if you want people to be able to come up on the panel with you, and if you want to be able to invite people to come up and do collabs like we're doing, then you'll need to download. I don't know if those other things do that.
Okay. It was called what? Streamlabs?
The one that I'm using is StreamYard.
StreamYard.
I'm sorry.
I was reading the comment there. Okay, StreamYard.
They might have a different kind of computer. It didn't work on mine.
Oh, okay. I have a HP laptop.
Okay, and mine's a Mac. So that's probably why. I mean, that might have been why it didn't work on mine.
Oh,
but it didn't work
okay.
for whatever reason. But if they're saying that if you do the OBS and that it should work on yours. But that's I have to do it a different way.
Well, I'll check it out.
Well,
I'll check it out when I do my live.
I was about to say, if you guys ever need help with the tech stuff, I know rolling with Mark here knows some of it and stuff, but I can also help too.
Awesome.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. If you want to email me or message me.
Okay.
Maybe I can help you through it, or at least steer you in the right direction.
Okay, sounds good. Give it to Mary, and then she can send it. Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I know my way through a computer. Or at least enough to...
More than I do.
At least enough to get by.
Well,
that's awesome.
I certainly appreciate
and maybe
it.
I can help you guys with OBS too.
Right. Hey, Mary.
That's kind of fun. Once you actually understand it, it allows you more. What's the word I'm using? More personalized.
Oh, okay.
Because it allows you to bring in stuff like video and stuff like that. Like you can put stuff over the top of the screen and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I know Mary came over to my air live stream and she saw these overlays I have on the screen.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Where you see the rolling Mark here with green screen and stuff like that.
He's
nice. Hey, I have to run, Mary.
Right. I don't know how to do all that.
Feed my husband.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I think I should be eating too. Take care.
I love y'all.
Bye.
Thanks for having me on.
My noodles were done.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Bye.
So, Mary, I think I'm gonna slip out here too. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm on here for 2.5 hours. I think I've been on here long enough.
Hey. Hey, I've done an 8-hour before, so.
Oh, really? Yeah,
it goes by fast. It goes by fast.
This has gone by so fast to me. It really has. And I love it. I love it because I feel like I'm just, just hanging out with my friends. And, here locally, I don't really have a whole lot of people that I just hang out with, so.
You can always hang out with me. Hang out and create with me.
And now we're friends. That's great. And Royal Acres, thank you for trying to help us figure all that out. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna do this again soon. So my noodles are ready. I'm putting seasonings. Yeah, no problem.
Take care, everyone. Peace out from CR. Later. Bye.
All right, guys. You know, I hate to leave good company, but we're at 2 hours and 35 minutes. And I want to have plenty of time to eat and all that stuff. Don't forget about Jerry's wood shop. He is doing an auction tonight. He makes these knives himself. He's a great guy. I've really enjoyed hanging out over on his channel, and he welcomed me in like family. And that was just, I showed up on one of his lives and they were talking about me, and he was telling them to come check me out. So that really meant a lot to me. Creative Redundancy, thank you, honey. Good night. And I appreciate you coming up on the panel. This has been so much fun for me. And then, you know, Tyler and Roland Homestead coming on, and everybody, you know, coming in and showing their support. You guys know how to make a fat girl happy. And I love you guys. And I will be doing this again soon. I'm hoping Sunday at 4 o'clock is a good time for everybody. And I'll think about it and try to figure if there's another day that I could do it, so that I could come and visit with you guys. So it's awesome. I try to call out. I try. All of my family comes on my life. Yes, and I'm really glad that you were here. You made this super easy on me because, you know, the interaction, because there's a lot of times when I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what I'm going to say. And you guys have made it so easy. Be great, Mary. And then I'm not stepping on, Southern Blessed. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Their live is at 3. So if I start mine at 4, then I could still be on theirs and support them and then be on my own. So I think that's probably a good time. Martin Graham, thank you so much for coming in. Anybody else that's still in there? I say it says that there are 6 people still in. It gets easier each time. I'm glad to know that, because I'm like, you know, I get nervous before this, and it's the first time I've actually done it in my own house. The last time I did it, I was over at I was at my grandma's once, and then I was at the computer tech. I was at the computer shop, and I did that like real short thing. To do yours, it's good for you. Yeah, and I plan on trying to make it when it's at a time that it is good for me. I'm at Central. I'm on Central time. So I started mine at 4. Mine is because I'm in Arkansas. I'm in South Central Arkansas. I'm about 20, 30 minutes from Little Rock, south of Little Rock. I'm real close to the Shindig. And thanks to, she's not in here anymore, so I can talk about her. Thanks to Simply Jan, I'm actually going to get to go to the shindig. And I knew that I was going to go, but I didn't know how I was going to go. I just made up in my mind I was going to get there. I'm in Iowa. How far from, do you know Fairfield? You know where Fairfield is? Because that's where I lived up there for a little bit in Fairfield. It's about 20 minutes east of Ottumwa. Ottumwa is right there. We had a home missions church in Fairfield. And if you ever are down that direction, it's awesome. It's Abundant Mercy. And if you tell them I sent you, they would welcome, they'd welcome you with open arms either way. I'm about an hour and a half so far. Man, see, if I had known that back then, I would have been driving to come hang out with you. That would have been great. My son is in Ottumwa at college. That is so cool. Oh, I'm about to overcook my noodles. Ooh, son. That would have been horrible. I can't stand noodles after they get real bad mushy. That would have been awesome. And then I could have come got my feet wet. Y'all could have let me help you with some farm chores and stuff. Bad as I want to go, I've never had one. And never done any tending to them. Now I've had rabbits. And of course we've got chickens. It's your supper, girl. Yeah, I'm about to burn my stuff. If the boys done been across the yard. They've done been across the yard eating dang Burger King. So they may not eat anyways. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging in as long as you have. I love every one of y'all. And I appreciate y'all taking time out of your day to come hang out with me. I'm going to get, and I'm going to let y'all get. And I will see you guys on the next one. God bless you guys.